Barber Street, 3200. It's just outside the section. You feel me? It's not going south. We really going southeast.
What's the deal, y'all? It's P Thuggin back at it again with another video. If you're new to my channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and at the end, I want you to leave your comments on how you feel about this video. Let's get into it. There is a group of individuals from all different ethnicities, but the same area, that were once what you could call friends and family, turning into a deadly gang war in the south side of Stockton, California. EBK, Everybody Killers, versus MB3s and Fly Boyz. MB stands for Mud Brothers, or Muddy Boys. They were never a gang or a clique. It was a rap label created and owned and ran by MB Nail. You guys obviously know who MB Nail is, right? MB Nail was never gang affiliated. He was always a family first type of guy. So yes, everyone wants to know, why does MB Nail have so many songs with his ops? All those songs and videos are old. You would catch him collaborating with some of the EBK members before the tension arises, and everything fell out of hand. But on the other hand, you know B-Can's MB3s, or Vans, some of you guys call him. Vans is MB Nail's cousin. He's also his best friend.
Wait, so MB Nail cousin? So ain't MB Nail like Filipino or something? And so what Vans is? I thought Vans was Mexican. I don't know, bro. This shit crazy.
So Vans is the whole reason that MB and the Fly Boyz clicked up. They say that the Asian Crips do not mess with the West Side, and EBK is now locked in with the West Side. So I'm not saying that's why MB Nail chose his side, but MB Nail pretty much chose his side because him and EBK, that situation was merely just a music thing. They were never really buddy-buddy, or you can consider them friends. MB Nail and Trey B had got into a mall fight earlier in their careers, which had made them two fall out, but I don't think that was ultimately the reason why MB Nail chose to separate himself from the EBK members. He made that decision based on his loyalty to the Fly Boyz and his loyalty to the Muddy Boys.
Now I'm curious, what happened at the mall?
Some kid shit, we was at the mall, and Nail older though, he was like, I don't know, he was probably like 17, 18 at this time, but me and my niggas was like 14 and 15 and shit, and we up at the mall, niggas like, we just sitting there, I got a red bandana on and hella shit, but he with TC Love, like TC Love just kept looking at me like, and they kept walking back and forth. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, bro, what these niggas on? And I tell him, like, what's up, blood? TC Love turn around, he like, the fuck Bloods, nigga, it's crazy. Hella.
Hey, you could tell the nigga Trey B was Ali. Rest in peace to him. I heard they grabbed the niggas who was responsible for that too. See, nigga, fucking crashed out.
Loud, like in the middle of the mall. So me and my little niggas just got on that type shit. Like, yeah, we finna beat the fuck out these niggas. It was more than two niggas though. It was TC and me there. It was a couple. There was with a couple other niggas, but I don't know where the other niggas went. The other niggas just disappeared.
Video that was circulating where there was like a mall fight.
Ultimately, him and Trey B pretty much broke down what happened in the mall, and they both said that it has nothing to do why they are currently beefing now.
Cap and go ask Dizzle who really had the city cracking. Like I ain't had y'all favorite rappers dick sucking and get it tracking. I could bang it. Every side of town was trying to tap in all these new ops like I ain't know my songs and really sang it.
One thing I am gonna say, MB Nail, nigga, he got talent. I ain't gonna lie. He hit the ground running. He was on like a hiatus for a minute. I don't know. He probably was having some, you know, life and type shit. But nigga got talent. All them niggas, Stockton got talent, nigga.
Once EBK got word that MB Nail had made a diss, he was no longer good. So now he put himself in the middle of a funk, when at first he was just a family-oriented type of guy.
up. Free my niggas out the cage, them the real thugs. You niggas swinging from our nuts trying to show love. Now y'all acting like it's up over a dirty scrub. Cardi coming out the house and we showed up. Parked this shit in them airbags, blowed up. I thought bros from the west, the one we rolled up. PC ass niggas, you are not tough. San Diego, how the fuck you turn 2-1? North Oakland, how the fuck you turn 2-1? West Lane, how the fuck you turn 2-1? Man, bro, I'm done.
Some may wonder, what does the Fly Boyz consist of? What is Fly Boyz mainly of? Fly Boyz, to be exact, are blacks. Muddy Boys are Asians. The Fly Boyz are predominantly black, but yes, there are a few Mexicans associated with them. Okay, so now we're gonna dive into the Fly Boyz / EBK beef. So a lot of people get this confused, but there are two different JJs that died, and they both are from the Fly Boyz. Around the time the older JJ passed away, Fly Boyz wasn't a clique at the time. It was 8th Street Mob. The Apartments, which is behind Ralph's White House on 8th Street, was also popular at the time. That's where Marley B's is from. You guys know who Marley B's is. So the Fly Boyz, when JJ was alive, were a bunch of high school students who was all dressed and had all the females. So they were considered fly. It wasn't a clique or a gang. Then, when JJ passed away, it became a gang. A lot of the Fly Boyz didn't know who JJ was before he passed away, but he is the reason that the Fly Boyz were created. He created it with Trap Mob Los. JJ was a...
Now, you got to be, you got to be, bruh. You understand me? You out here, nigga, funking over some shit you don't know nothing about. Really, though, once it get to a certain point, it don't even fucking matter where it started. You know, that's how it be, and it's diabolical shit. It be bored. Niggas in the inner city bored. Not, you feel me? You know what they say, that idle minds is a devil playground, nigga.
Allegedly killed due to the Spring Street beef that was going on. It had nothing to do with EBK. That JJ situation in specifics was before EBK was even created. Now, let's talk about Nightingale. Nightingale are originally Crips. Rory, J-Bo's dad, is a Crip as well. Yes, his dad was a Nightingale reputable, but you can't even put EBK behind Rory's name because he was not EBK. There's really only one gang that rocks EBK, and that's Nightingale, 2100 and 2500. That's why you hear them say in their songs 2125. That's because they are from 2100 or 2500. Or they might be, collabed with both. But no matter what, if you're from 2100 or 2500, you're from EBK. Yes, Brother Lynch rapped about it. Yes, TK rapped about it. Yes, there's an EBK in Australia, Chicago. There's EBK all around the world. But there's only one EBK, Everybody Killer, in Stockton. With that being said, I want to let you guys know who the original members are of EBK. And I got this from close sources. EBK J-Bo, EBK...
I just seen some shit too, J-Bo. They say, people make shit up on the internet all day. They talking about J-Bo was getting at the nigga EBK Young Jock or whatever the fuck, right? Or just getting at, he didn't even say nobody's name, but he was just getting at niggas in the clique like, hold on, nigga, it's been a whole lot of rapping and shit and shaking ass, nigga. Ain't nobody slid for bruh. Fuck going on and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, like J-Bo be get paid. And he be standing on that shit, it's crazy, bro. Like, nigga, some niggas choose to live their life a certain way, fuck it, bro. You understand me? Shit, nigga.
Osama, EBK Doobie Jew, EBK Sleaze B, not Sleazy, EBK Durkio, EBK Trey B, EBK Mad Max, and EBK Mobile. Those are all the ones that were EBK from the beginning and still are. EBK Young Jock is from West Lane. Slowby is originally from San Diego, but he moved to Santa Barbara Street in South Stockton, and he affiliated himself with EBK. But Slowby is also not EBK. EBK Lebo is not an original EBK member. He is from Morenas Blackgates, and that is located downtown Stockton. EBK Play is also not an original either. Some say he's from North Oakland, and some say he's from North Stockton, but he's not an original EBK member. There were close sources saying that EBK Play had a lot going on to where at a point in time his pole was took by a 200 member in Stockton. So that's part of the reason why he switched up. But there's more of a depth of why he switched to EBK. And any of the rest of them, if it's not one of the ones that I said was originals, they are add-ons. The real reason why EBK and the Fly Boyz fell out, nobody will ever know except the ones that are in the phone. Some say once the older homie started going down, things changed. The homie started moving different. They started backdooring the homies. That's when people started dying. And once blood is shed, there is no return. Now, I'm basically just going to give y'all a little insight on the order that the Fly Boyz and EBK deaths took place and how tension will continue to build up over time because of the repeated violence. Let's start with the first person that died, and that is put in a lot of EBK songs. He's not really relevant to this video, but he is at the same time. O'Delly. O'Delly, he was a Fly Boy, but he died in 2012. I know y'all wonder who he is. Well, honestly, O'Delly is just someone for the EBK members to diss. Since he died before their time, you couldn't really consider...
I was just finna say, if he died in 2012, what J-Bo, you had to be what, yeah? What J-Bo like 20 or something? 21 now or some shit? Yeah? You fucking, what, you was 10? You ain't do it, you know what I'm saying?
Them funking. EBK just likes to use O'Delly, Odell, however you want to say it. They use him a lot in songs. There may even be two O'Dellys if I'm not mistaken. But this is the O'Delly that a lot of them rap about. A lot of people just wanted to know exactly who he was. So that's who O'Delly is.
Ask nice how that feel. Blood ran left FAD, ain't he the reason why he killed? Don't slap no songs by MB Nail, his bitch ass never did a drill. Fuck Odell, ain't know his old ass, but nigga, how that feel? Shut down the yard so many times, nigga, that...
Now, let's get into what they say completely started the beef. What made it really spark off. So JJ died in 2021. JJ is really the first person to pass away in 2021. He was the first one to get killed. I don't know the details about what happened, but from my understanding and close sources, an EBK member is the one who killed JJ. He was what you could say sparked the fuse in the South, more than it already was. I was able to find an article about a shooting that occurred in 2021 with a 19-year-old boy. The circumstances and details around the case were never continued. A 17-year-old boy was arrested, and if you know the background around that story, you know exactly what happened. So I'm really only going to get into depth with the people that have been dissed in diss songs, because those are the ones we need to talk about, and those are the ones that you guys are familiar with. After the passing of JJ in the beginning of 2022, J-Bo was arrested for murder and booked into juvenile hall, where he later was released and all the charges were dropped. Sources say that J-Bo was actually arrested for the murder of JJ, but that hasn't been confirmed to be true. A little after the beginning of 2022, people from both sides of South Stockton started dying, and the second person was part of the Fly Boyz. The second person to lose their life was Chuck, aka Cholo. He was murdered in February 2022 when he was ambushed while sitting in front of the Southside Market, where two suspects came up to the car and they shot into it, leaving him DOA, dead on arrival. Chuck's death hurt a lot of people.
Damn, so J-Bo was down for murder at a point. So he was in juvenile hall for murder. What he down for right now? What's going on with that shit? You know what I'm saying? And then I wonder what this surveillance for. This the real surveillance footage, or this just some shit he just pulled up and to match with his story? Cause
with his ultimate passing, it was unexpected and it shocked the community. He touched a lot of hearts, and that was a big loss for the Fly Boyz. The Fly Boyz didn't immediately take action, but a few months later, another person was murdered. We're running shortly after we reached August of 2022. No violence has occurred for over a few months. Everyone is thinking stuff died down, but news hit that another person has been fatally murdered. This time, it was from the EBK side.
In what would be his last post on his verified Instagram profile, rapper Young Slowby is seen visiting a Stockton business where his sweatshirts and t-shirts were sold. The shop's owner says outside that shop Friday morning, people were waiting to purchase Young Slowby merch.
All today, I just been listening to his music, just like sad, honestly. super sad.
This young fan, who asked that we not show his face on camera, appreciated the rapper's music about Stockton.
He rapped about like the streets, basically, like how it is out here, growing up out here, like the struggle.
Fans saying young Slowby often connected with them around town.
So he was super, a lot of people liked him.
Yes, Slowby. Slowby was fatally ambushed outside of his home in Manteca after stepping outside to grab something out of his car. While headed to the car, 2 people walked up and they started firing shots, over 10 shots at Slowby, and then he ended up passing away from his injuries.
So, yeah, what ended up happening with that situation, I thought that was some shit with the baby mama, that's the nigga she was fucking with, or, you feel me? But he said it was 2 niggas, so it seemed like niggas, you know?
Word got out and it was confirmed Slowby had passed away. This news hit the EBK members hard, putting them in a position to see that the street life isn't fair. Keeping their heads held high, EBK didn't fold from all the peer pressure. It only turned things up a notch. Not even a week later, another person that some would say is affiliated with EBK had been shot and killed. He goes by the name of Edward.
Shooting in the gale, 7 ain't adding up. Your homies dying back to back, ain't y'all had enough? Roll the slope, roll the E, roll the chub. I'm bouncing out on feet, guaranteed he gon' get touched. Hey, catch a sucker, let him have it. Any nigga posting Edward really a faggot.
While chilling inside of his car in the south side, closer to where the Muddy Boys territory is, about 5 minutes away, is where the shooting occurred. There's no details on what took place. It's just been confirmed that Edward was shot at least 1 time and he died from his injuries. Even though Edward wasn't a gangbanger, he...
Damn, why you say that about Eddie? Feel me? What bands know we don't? You feel me?
also was a homosexual man. So he didn't have anything to do with the EBK and Fly Boyz beef. He happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time, ended up losing his life. You guys are either going to consider it a score, or you can consider it crashing out. I mean, you killed a gay dude that ain't gangbanging, and he definitely didn't say that he was EBK. The violence didn't stop there. It only been about 2 weeks, and already 2 people had passed away, Slowby and Edward.
Hey, condolences to Eddie family, bro. Rest in peace to him. But how the fuck y'all gonna try to throw that nigga in the EBK set? Like, nigga, that's y'all mans, nigga. He was over there. I don't give a fuck. Anything we catch over there, grandma's dogs, babies, nigga. Like, what?
A week after Slowby and Edward passed away, another person was fatally shot.
Fuck the 3, fuck the 5, we tryna hoop. Them sack niggas clicking with them, so we on them niggas too. Can't lie, I used to throw it up, but at this point it's fuck too. They slid and let a buck loose. Ask nice how that feel. Blood ran left FAD, ain't he the reason why he killed?
FAD. He was chilling in his car in front of Southside Market when he was ambushed while in the car with another fly boy that goes by the name of Be Nice. It is said that FAD was shot with a fully automatic altered handgun. Frantic and wounded, Be Nice gets to safety, but ran and left him to die.
Hey, listen, I heard enough, you know? Real shit. So, what you can take from this is, you got 2 things coming to you. You keep fucking with it like this, in this fashion, right? Nigga? Because rest in peace to the people that lost their life, the ones in this long. I'm going to have a link to this shit in the description. Shout out Pete Thuggin TV. Pete Thuggin, though, like, come on, fool. That's close, nigga. I don't know if you seen P Valley, but fuck, bro. Like, but yeah, so, yeah, man, niggas got 2 things coming. Like, you fucking keep doing it, nigga. They for sure gonna keep building jails, so a nigga can make some license plates or something. And you know, they for sure gonna keep making them little wood things that you can, you feel me, snuggle up in or earn. You know, like, niggas keep doing that shit crazy, bro. The genocide. But shit, y'all let me know what y'all think.